Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Tuesday, January 4, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Calgary Flames vs Florida Panthers. The Panthers are off to a great start to the season with the offense leading the way, scoring 3.78 goals per game. Anthony Duclair and Alexander Barkov have combined for 24 goals and 19 assists, while Jonathan Huberdeau and Sam Bennett have combined for 22 goals and 36 assists to lead the top 2 lines, but the entire offense has stepped up this season. Sam Reinhart, Carter Verhaeghe, and Eetu Luostarinen have combined for 25 goals and 37 assists, while defensemen Brandon Montour and Aaron Ekblad have added 13 goals and 25 assists from the point to put the offense over the top. Our first betting advice is to pick Calgary Flames. Against Montreal, Florida's offensive depth was far too much for the struggling Canadiens to handle and sent the home team on to a one-sided victory. The opening period saw the shots even at 15 and the scoreboard even at 1 at the first intermission. Sam Bennett opened the scoring with his 10th of the year 32 seconds into the game off assists from Jonathan Huberdeau and Anthony Duclair. Montreal evened the score a little over 3 minutes later. In the second period, Florida held a commanding 21-6 edge in shots, though it only led to a 2-1 advantage on the scoreboard in the period, making it 3-2 after 2 periods of play. After falling behind 2-1, Alexander Barkov tied the game with his 12th of the year on the power play at 15:02, with Sam Reinhart and Huberdeau drawing the assists. Frank Vatrano gave Florida a 3-2 advantage with his 8th of the season at 17:30 off assists from Owen Tippett and Reinhart. The third period saw the Panthers hold a 12-10 shot edge, and they outscored Montreal 2-0 to put the game away. Bennett scored his 2nd of the game and 11th of the year 15 seconds into the period off assists from Mackenzie Weegar and Huberdeau for a 4-2 edge. Mason Marchment closed the scoring with his 2nd of the season at 13:04, with a lone assist going to Anton Lundell. Sergei Bobrovsky made 29 saves for the Panthers, who owned a 48-31 edge in shots on goal in the victory. He's expected to be in goal again here for the Panthers. Bennett is expected to serve the first game of a 3-game suspension for an illegal check in the win over Montreal Saturday on a play he was not penalized for. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6. Quick reminder, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. New Jersey Devils vs Boston Bruins. The Bruins are off to a great start to the season, but hope the offense can step up, scoring only 2.82 goals per game. Brad Marchand and Patrice Bergeron have contributed 22 goals and 32 assists to the top line, while David Pastrnak and Charlie Coyle have added 16 goals and 21 assists to the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has struggled. Only 5 skaters have 6 goals or more, and opposing defenses can limit the Bruins' top-heavy forward unit as a result. Boston coach Bruce Cassidy's decision to split the line of Patrice Bergeron, David Pastrnak and Brad Marchand for the first 2 contests of 2022 has definitely paid off, as the team swept its first back-to-back stretch of the new calendar year, delivering goals from 9 different players. The Devils, meanwhile, matched their season high of 3 consecutive victories with a 4-3 overtime triumph at the Washington Capitals, and will be eager to post 4 straight wins for the first time since the opening quartet of outings of the 2018-19 campaign. Do expect a tough matchup against the Bruins, though. The Bees have been dead efficient in contests played on the last night of a 3 games in 4 days scenario, winning on 4 of the last 5 occasions, and are a solid 49-21 in their most recent 70 clashes against teams with a winning percentage below the .400 mark. Our first betting advice is to pick Boston Bruins -1. The weekend finished off on a high for the Boston Bruins, 16-10-2, who collected 2 victories from a back-to-back set in a matter of 24 hours. Playing for the first time since December 16 due to 6 postponements because of COVID-19 concerns, the Bees banked a 4-3 overtime win against the Buffalo Sabres at TD Garden on Saturday, before thumping the Detroit Red Wings with a count of 5-1 at Little Caesars Arena the following afternoon. Charlie McAvoy, 5 goals, 20 points this year, bagged a team-high 5 points, 1 goal, 4 assists throughout the pair of contests, as Boston has now gone 5-2-2 in its last 9 fixtures. Our second betting advice is to pick under 5.5. Tampa Bay Lightning vs Columbus Blue Jackets. The Blue Jackets are off to a promising start to the season with the offense stepping up and scoring 3.20 goals per game. Alexander Texier and Boone Jenner have combined for 23 goals and 16 assists to lead the top line, but the back end of the forward unit has also stepped up. Oliver Bjorkstrand, Gustav Nyquist and Max Domi have combined for 22 goals and 29 assists, while Jack Roslovic, Eric Robinson and Cole Sillinger have added 15 goals and 23 assists, making the Blue Jackets' offense tough to stop. The Blue Jackets are in the middle of their worst slump of the season. They've lost 3 of their last 4 games and 2 of their last 3 at home. Their defense has been terrible, with the team giving up 12 goals in their last 3 home games. They've also struggled on special teams and they're 20th in the league when it comes to killing penalties. Even though the Lightning scored only 6 goals in their last 3 games, the Lightning are off to a great start to the season with the offense stepping up and scoring 3.15 goals per game. Steven Stamkos, Brayden Point and Ondrej Palat have combined for 36 goals and 45 assists to lead the top line, but the rest of the offense has stepped up as well. Alex Killorn, Anthony Cirelli and Corey Perry have combined for 26 goals and 37 assists, while defensemen Victor Hedman and Mikhail Sergachev have added 9 goals and 39 assists from the point to put the offense over the top. Our first betting advice is to pick Tampa Bay Lightning -1. Columbus is averaging 3.20 goals per game. They scored 4 goals on 18 shots in their last game. Alexander Texier had a goal and an assist for the Blue Jackets. Zach Werenski, Adam Bokvist and Gustav Nyquist scored a goal apiece, while Jack Roslovic and Eric Robinson picked up an assist. Columbus has struggled defensively, giving up 3.47 goals per game. They gave up 7 goals in their last game and will need a significantly better effort if they want to win this game. Tampa Bay is averaging 3.15 goals per game. They failed to score a goal in their last game, despite taking 38 shots. Steven Stamkos leads Tampa Bay with 39 points from 16 goals and 23 assists. Victor Hedman has 34 points from 7 goals and 27 assists, while Alex Killorn has 29 points from 9 goals and 20 assists. Tampa Bay has played well defensively, giving up 2.88 goals per game. They gave up 4 goals in their last game and will need to do a better job if they want to get the win. Our second betting advice is to pick over 5.5.